Andrew Berry addressed, building this roster out and where they want to go. The question posed to Andrew Berry was, are you concerned? Do you have to find a way to stop guys like Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes? Because the Browns are now in that echelon where they're trying to move up to the top in the AFC. And the question is, do you tailor what you're doing to the top teams in the AFC you're trying to close? And here's what Andrew Berry had to say.
When we really go into offseason planning and roster build, it's not to build a team to defend against one individual player, or quite honestly, one individual team. There are 31 other organizations, NFL teams that are all highly competitive. And ultimately, we have to beat all 31 if we're going to reach our ultimate goal of winning a Super Bowl. So our focus is really just putting together the best team, possible that we can year in and year out, as opposed to maybe catering it to any specific.
And D-Man, you have to like the answer by Andrew Berry. That's the right answer.
Correct. I was shaking my head when you were posing it, and I'm agreeing with Berry. You do not tailor your team to beat a particular team. Think about the Indians. They won't admit it publicly, the guys who were here back then. But remember when the Tigers were dominating the AL Central in the early 2000s and into the 2010, 11, 12 in that area? What was the situation? You were sitting there going, oh, man, the Indians have got to match up with these Tigers power right-handers and whatnot, and let's load up on left-handed hitters. No, it wound up not working. You don't want to chase one team and try to beat one team, because especially in the NFL, not for long. There's a reason why NFL stands for not for long, for a variety of reasons, not just injury attrition, but in another case, you don't know from year to year which team you're going to be facing. I mean, it's a single elimination all the time. You're not positive that a team is going to be back year over year. NFL repeat champions or Super Bowl repeat champions don't happen very often, certainly not in the last 30 years. So if the Browns were all geared up to try to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, then they could easily stumble against Josh Allen and the Bills or some other team that we haven't even thought of.